baking. I've just got to come out in a minute. Sweat's pouring down my face. Wow, it is baking in there. The hanging baskets are getting a bit tatty now, so I'm going to redo the hanging baskets and tidy up the beds in here. I noticed I've got some peppers that are falling over in here, and I'm just gonna I better water this tomato plant here. It's really, I think it's really dry. Yeah, these ones on the table, oh sorry, I'm not looking, they don't really get watered because the sprinkler system doesn't hit this table, like, and I can't take them down because I've tied them up to the pole. I've tied him up to the pole, and there's still got loads of flowers on, but I heard that they don't mind getting a bit dry, but I think these are getting really dry now, so I'm going to have to give them a really good drink of water in a minute, I think, before I go off and do my other massive job that I'm doing today. So this is going to take me quite some time, I think, in the polytunnel, but at the moment, well, it's alright when the sun goes in, but when the sun comes out, oh my god, I was absolutely cooking just now in here. Down this end, I've got millions of sweet peas. I'll let you see in a minute. They absolutely look amazing. I keep deadheading them so they produce more. And oh, I noticed my green bean again. My French beans keep going up onto the sprinkler system. I'm going to have to take the top out again. I already did that. It's already grown back up to the sprinkler system again. So I'm going to have to take the top out again. And the sweet peas are actually up to the roof of the polytunnel now. They've got so big. This pink one here is ginormous. And oh yeah, what I was going to do, because I noticed with the courgettes that they keep getting they keep dying. Like, they get the flowers, then they set the fruit, and then I noticed some of them are actually dying. I have noticed a couple that are not dying, but so what I've brought with me, because I do painting and stuff as well, like as an artist. I have done pictures in the past, not professionally, just as amateur, just as a pastime. I really enjoy it. Anyway, I haven't done any for ages, but I have loads of artist brushes, and Simon's dad used to do art as well. He used to be quite a good artist, and when he died, I inherited all his painting gear and everything, so I've got some really good brushes, and some of them are really small. So what I was planning on doing is going around the courgettes, and any that have got flowers open that I can see. They haven't today. Oh, I'll leave the brush in here. So usually in the morning you have to catch these flowers open, and the same with the cucumbers, just to double check. I'm sure they'll be fine, because there are a lot of hoverflies in here, loads and loads of hoverflies, and I noticed that most of the flowers of the cucumbers seem to have hoverflies on them, and I do have millions. I reckon there's like a thing of hoverflies this year. I've never seen so many hoverflies in my life. My phone is breaking. Oops, the sleeve, I need to fix it. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Anyway, I will turn around the camera and give you a quick tour of the polytunnel, what it looks like now, and then afterwards, once I've tidied it up. Right, so at the moment I've pushed this door shut a bit. It's really hot in here, but I've really got to sort out this problem with the white butterflies, because I cannot have them coming in here laying eggs all over my brassicas, and then I'm going to lose them all to that. And the whole point of having a polytunnel, there's some rain falling on my head. Just a load of water fell down from the roof because there's a lot of condensation in here. Oh, there's another butterfly's just come in. Oh, this is an ongoing problem now, because it's the time of year, isn't it, when the butterflies come out. But not only do the ones that you want come out, you also get the cabbage whites coming out. So there's one up there, so I've got to get that one out of here. I do have a big net, so if anything starts attacking them, I can sort it out quickly. Usually this plant's just suffering from lack of food, so I'm just making sure it's got enough food. It's getting really big now. Look, I don't know if you can see how big the fig's getting. Anyway, I'll just give you a quick tour. I haven't even looked at these myself. So back here we've got our Lavatera. I think our little pineapple berry is growing over there in the corner. These beans are doing well. Look, they're starting to really grow now. These peas at the front are doing well. I just need to train them in a bit more, making sure they all latch on to their appropriate strings. So they're all growing away now. I think something's been in here. Something looks like it's trampled on the peas. Keep an eye on that. Anyway, these tomatoes here all look like they could do with a really good drink. I'm getting some tomato sets now though on them. So I need to feed these today, I think, with some tomato food. And over there are the tomatoes that are looking a bit like they need a drink. And here is the... yeah, so here's the last of the lettuce that I originally planted. So here it is. I've got some more lettuce ready coming in here. Oh, I've got to make sure I put up my... look at my sweet peas. They are massive. And the French beans are now keep going up to this system. So I need to just nip out the top again. Look. Oh, if it just keeps away from my sprinkler system, it'll be alright. I might tie it in here. I'll tie it in with a bit of string to keep it away from the sprinkler, because the sprinkler, there's so many hoverflies in here. They're all flying around my head. Luckily I'm not scared. Anyway, we got the wood wasp out, so it just really was no effort at all. Simon just went and got the net and he just scooped it out and away it went. Anyway, so over here are the green cabbage, which are... oh, these are getting really good heads on now. They're starting to really get good heads. So I've got need to keep an eye on any kind of nasties getting in here. I mean, it's bad enough that they get ate by slugs and stuff. Yeah. So here again in Sue's Dobrov garden, it is the 26th of August today. It's my son's birthday in a few days' time. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what I've been doing today. So my intention was just to come in here and tidy up a little bit along this side, okay, because these brassicas at the back were not having a good time. So I wanted to check everything was okay in here, so I have, and I don't know what's happened to that leaf there. So anyway, I've tidied all this bed up. So I went through it and cleaned it all out, and I pushed down these red cabbage a lot harder into the ground with my feet. I stamped all round them to make sure that they were well pushed in, to make sure that the heads form, which they are. And so we use these leaves for my partner's feet. So we use these every day, these red cabbage leaves. And I tidied up all under here. So what I've done is I've got a couple of things under here, and I harvested a lot of the greyhound cabbage that was under here. So what I did, oh my god, I do get distracted. So I harvested the greyhound cabbage, which was all under here, okay? So there was loads of greyhound cabbage under here, and all at the back there was weeds growing up against the plastic, and all these things, they encourage pests. So I had to go through it with a fine tooth comb, which I've done now. So I've left a couple of the greyhound cabbage, so I'm actually going to sow some more for later on in the winter. So I'm going to do that again, sow some more. I still haven't finished doing all of these things yet, so I've still got to put on all this stuff. Look, I've got tons and tons of stuff on the table. And these are my purple sprouting broccoli. They're going a bit long. I'll have to repot them into bigger pots. I can't put them out in the garden yet because we haven't got the no dig bed. So what I think I will do this week is try and quickly and create a no dig bed over in the area, and then I haven't got the wood, but I just will have to do it. Anyway, I just want to check what this is in this pot. Oh, this is a rocket. So I went round and done this side as well. So here's some salad that I sowed in this pot the other day. So what I'm going to do is plant this. This is actually red salad, but it's all green. That's weird, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to plant that all in this side bit here and take out this last lettuce here. And that's, oh, there's still one more left there, so I'll leave that one for a bit. Look, there's still one there struggling. And I'm growing in here some leaf chicory, this Mizuna plant here, Chinese cabbage type lettuce or something. And then down here is a space, so I'll probably plant some along here. This is where I've double sowed some lettuce and nothing's come up, so I really don't know what's going on there. So anyway, underneath the table here is where the cauliflowers were and are still. So I've made sure, I noticed they were really dry, so I've made sure I've given them a really good feed. Because I've still got a little cauliflower here. The other one didn't come to anything, but this one looks like it might be splitting. I think it's too dry underneath the table, so I don't know if they're going to grow. If they don't, I'll just put it down to experience that not to grow cauliflowers underneath this table. Anyway, so over here is the Brussels sprouts, so I'm not even sure if they're going to grow. They don't look like they're going to form. So what I'll do is I'm redoing all these brassicas on the table anyway, and I'm going to put them straight out in the garden this time. This is all learning. So I've actually harvested this whole bed of onions and spring onions. I've left the chives and I've been training so it looks a bit of a mess right now because I've been laying down all the you know, the shoots for the strawberries to encourage more new little plants. So I've laid down some here, and at the back I've just sowed 11 garlic cloves from a garlic that I had indoors. My gooseberry melon there, I've just trained it round this pole to go up this pole now. So it's all nice and tidy under here, and I'll show you all the onions that I harvested. So they're all in here. So these are the Alicia Gray, I think they're called, and Lisbon little onions, I can't remember. And then these red onions as well. These are spring onions. There's quite a lot of those. The white onions haven't really formed. I think they needed longer. And these onions, they stopped growing, so I've harvested them all now. So I will hang them up on my rack where I have all my other onions drying out. So that's what I've been up to today. So yeah, now the day is done basically. So, because also what happened, I'll turn my camera around and I'll tell you. So also what happened was that when I harvested all my greyhound cabbage up here, so I was clearing all this bed, and then I got to the greyhound cabbage area, and then I thought, you know, I need to take it all indoors. So I took it indoors. And this morning I watched a video, a Bavarian cooking video. It was really interesting on YouTube. And they were making kind of like fajitas, but with greens. So she made them with greens and chopped up onion. Oh, I got a visitor here. I need to take it out. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's got a little visitor of a butterfly. I need to get rid of it. Can't come in here. Off you go. Anyway, so yeah, it distracted me, that butterfly. So anyway, yeah, so I was watching this video this morning before I came out, a Bavarian video, or I think it was Bavaria. And she was making these sort of fajitas with greens and onions. So I gathered up all these greens. I had a great big basket full of greens. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to make that. So I went in and I made them. I made these fajitas. So I've made the fajitas and I've now got them in the oven. And I've got like, I think I've made 6 of them with the chopped up cabbage and onion. And then I've put some cheese in some, like mozzarella, and I put some chicken in others, and 2 of them are plain. And I've sprinkled some smoked paprika on top of them. and 2 of them I've sprinkled Chinese 5 spice, but you can use sumac. I do have some sumac, but I think sumac is quite hot, and I'm not really into hot things, so I just use some 5 spice and some smoked paprika, and you just like make a dough and let it rest for a couple of hours or so, and then you like split it up and make these ball things and then roll them out and then bake. Well, I baked it in the oven. She done it on some kind of stone bake thing, but I haven't got one of those, so I just baked them in the oven and then you roll them up. Anyway, it worked really well. So for dinner today, well, and the next few days, because I made 8 of them, because I had 8 balls of dough, and I've made 8 fajitas with different things in. I'm just looking at my tomatoes again. I'm coming back over to where the tomatoes are, because I fed them this morning. I just noticed this one's still flagging a bit. Whoa, I nearly poked myself. Oh my god, it's like a jungle round here. There's courgettes everywhere. I just need to look at this tomato here. And this one's flagging. Why is this one flagging? Or is it this one? Oh, that's broken off. Oh, it looks like some of the leaves have broken off. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted now because I just spotted this tomato over here. And I noticed a lot of the leaves are just falling off. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? I'm just pulling them off, the ones that are actually coming off, because they look scruffy. Sorry, this one's needing doing as well. Well, I'm not interested in the leaves, I just want the tomatoes. So, if I have to pull off some leaves, then so be it. Now, I'm just pulling off these leaves. I'm just going to pull off these ones. Sorry, I always get distracted. It's terrible. This is me. Anyway, my other job that I was meant to do today, oh, that's wrapped round there, was to start off the painting of the chicken house. But obviously I can't do everything in a day, and I did start doing all this cooking today. Sorry I didn't make a video of it, but I wanted to test it out first to see if it was going to be any good, and it seemed to work really well. I'm just trying to get this, I think it's where I tied the plant up. This one's no good. I'm going to take that one off of there. I'm going to take that one off of there. Sorry, I make my tomatoes look really spindly by the time I finish taking off all the leaves. Well, if they go yellow, I can't see the point in keeping them on there. Anyway, I'll just give them some more food. I did give this some food earlier. I might just give it a big drink of water now, just to make sure it's not too dry. Sorry, I'm getting distracted really badly. Wow, I'm just gone round with tomatoes and basically pulling off all the leaves. Anyway, yeah, I did give all my tomatoes a seaweed feed this morning. Because I got them in all these pots. I think I might give them another drink just to make, well, that one feels quite wet to me. That one feels quite dry. Yeah, I'll do some spot watering because I don't want to overwater them, because I heard that tomatoes don't like being overwatered. So, I must stop because I'm pulling at all these plants, getting all the dead leaves off. Anyway, so, oh god, now I'm tripping over my bags on the floor. It's like a complete hazardous area. I've got loads of tomatoes growing everywhere. These courgettes are huge now down here. I will show you them tomorrow. I seem to have a radish that's sprung, like that's gone to seed, that's in amongst the courgettes. These beans are starting to really grow around me. It's really hard to move around that side. Oh, right, I'll stay around this side. It's a lot clearer. Oh, I just saw that. Look, see these yellow leaves? These were all on the tomatoes, and some of them were actually caught where I actually tied up the tomatoes a few weeks ago when they were tiny, and I caught the string on the actual leaves, and that's what that's all about. Anyway, so I'm just looking around the polytunnel now and just checking. So my next mission for this week, is keep an eye on the tomatoes and make sure I'm feeding them now, because they're starting to get tomatoes on them. I need to check to see how the peppers are getting on, because they seem to be getting really tall. We've got a lot of peppers in here, so I'm going to check those. I need to pot on loads and loads of stuff this week, and I want to start moving the earth from over this side to where I'm going to have my no dig bed. So I'm going to start prepping that. I'm going to start laying the cardboard down, and I will do that. I did do one strawberry runner. Okay, right, I watched a video about a guy getting strawberries from strawberry runners, and he said that when you cut your strawberry runners, this has actually got some roots on this little runner. I don't know if you can see that. Some little weeny roots, and he said this stick here, this stick bit, he said make sure when you cut this, don't cut it off, and use it as a gauge to make sure that you don't bury your strawberries too deep in the compost, because they do not like their crowns getting wet. So he said use this as a gauge and do not bury this part. So that's what I've done, and it really works. So that's what I'm going to do. And he was an American, and he had loads and loads and loads of strawberry runners. I've got loads more down here. Some of them have got roots on now, so I will be cutting them off. But I've got one that's doing a double run with runners, so I'm leaving that one at the moment. So I will leave this bed for a few days and let these strawberries make some babies first before I sort this bed out and put some other stuff in. We've still got loads of chives in here, but I've actually harvested all the onions now out of the whole polytunnel near enough. Yep, all of the onions are harvested now. So I'm going to start sowing some more onions for the winter time. The onions seem to grow quite well in here, so I will continue growing the onions inside the polytunnel. I might grow the next lot of onions underneath the table, because the brassicas do not like being under the table. So I won't be growing brassicas or cauliflowers under the table anymore. I'll make sure I grow, well, the onions seem to like it under there. I think they're all right. I can put them under there. So when these greyhound cabbage are done, I don't know if I'm going to let them go to the head, because I quite like the leaves as they are, just using them as they are, and they're really sweet. They're really, 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 really tasty cabbage. It's amazing cabbage. It's really tasty, and it's a long pointy one anyway. It's not a like a, you know, like the red cabbage, they form big fat heads. Well, I prefer these loose cabbages myself, that have the pointy bit. But I will sow some more of the greyhound cabbage up on my table here. I've got some little carrots that I need to pot on. Oh, they're those little round ball carrots, so they only go very near the top of the soil, so they're probably going to go in front of the garlic down the other end. Once the strawberries are done, I'll put these little paragee, because what I'll do first, well, no, I won't pot them on. I don't know, I might have to. They're very closely sewn together. I might pot them on. Oh, for God's sake, these horrible fly things keep landing on me. I think they're trying to eat me. Anyway, oh, you know the other week when I said I grew purslane in my polytunnel? Well, I don't think that actually was purslane, because this purslane that I've just grown from seed looks completely different. Yeah, completely different looking plant. So I don't think that the purslane I thought was purslane, if you know what I mean. This is purslane because this came out of a purslane packet. But anyway, whatever it is, it's really good for you. And I liked the other leaves that we had, and now I'm going to go and have a look and see what they are, because I need to grow some more of that, because it's a really nice lemony sort of salad crop for your salads. We just go around and eat as many leaves as we possibly can. I just grab a load of leaves and go and make something with them. I've got a load of radishes behind the beans in this bed, so I need to try and get them out. I don't think they're ready yet. I've got some radish down here by the courgettes. I will try and get them out because they're getting buried underneath the courgettes now. Note to self, courgettes get enormous, by the way. I didn't realise they grew so big, and they are getting really huge in this middle bed, so I have to make sure that I'm giving these plants in the middle bed food about 2 or 3 times a week now, because there is a lot of plants in here. I think I've put too many in here, because I've got the courgettes, I've got the French beans, the sweet peas, the salad crops around the edges, some herbs, cucumbers, tomatoes, all growing in this middle bed. But they're all looking really green, so I'm just making sure. And I've been using the sprinkler system. I didn't use it yesterday. Oh, I put the sprinklers on in the evening because I noticed things were drying, but I didn't put it on for 20 minutes because if it's too cold during the morning, I don't really want it on. And the sprinkler system, you know, with the timer and everything, is mainly for when we go away and we need to make sure it's watered. But at the moment I'm just putting it on, so say I think it might need watering this evening, but I don't think it does actually. I don't think it needs watering this evening, no. But if I did, I would just put it on for 20 minutes. It doesn't get under the table though, which is annoying because there's a lot of stuff on the table. Maybe if I cleared it all off, then it might get there. Anyway, and it doesn't really do the pots on the table over there, so I still have to do some parts of the watering, but it does the majority of it. But when I'm feeling the soil at the moment, I don't think it needs watering today. I might give it a water tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. I'm just playing it by ear because some of the days are really baking hot, but now it's a really nice temperature inside the polytunnel. It's not boiling hot today. It's comfortable now. It's really nice. It was boiling hot this morning when I was coming to do all the other work, but now it's a nice temperature. But I don't want to overwater things and kill them off, if you know what I mean. But I will definitely put it on probably tomorrow afternoon, to give all the middle bed a really good soaking, because there's so many plants in there that need food and water because they're all thirsty plants. The sweet peas are ginormous. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling on today. So I didn't go and do what I wanted to do outside. I didn't get round to it because I ran out of time. I'm not planning on doing it now. I've got my paintbrush and my gloves to go and do it, to stain the chicken house. But I definitely will do it tomorrow because now I've tidied up this whole side of the polytunnel. It really needed a good clear up because there was all weeds growing at the back where we got the woods, and there's like a bit in between, and I needed to clear all that because it harbours pests and things, and I need to make sure that everything is clean and tidy so I can see if any of my plants got, because a couple of cabbage butterflies came in here, and I've been looking at all of my brassicas on the table that need potting on, and I haven't seen any little sausage. I did see one leaf with some eggs on it, and because it's sort of folded over, it was folded in half, and I thought, oh, that's weird. So when I looked, it did have some eggs inside it. But apart from that, I'm looking at all these, and there's nothing else. So I think I've been lucky. But we're going to actually be putting, I don't know about these here. I think they're all right. Yeah, I think they just need a drink actually. These ones are really dry. I'll go and take them down here. I've got my watering can here. These ones are really, really dry. I'll give them a drink. Have I got any water in there? Oh, no. No water. Oh, let's go and get some water in the watering can to water those poor little plants. They look needing a drink now. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I'm waffling on again. And I'll do a video tomorrow of what I'm going to be doing. I'll just show you my pretty little part of the garden here. Hold on. This bit. So this bit gets a lot of water. I still need to put all these flowers in the garden. I haven't done it yet. I potted up this, it looks really pretty now. I've got Aquilegia in there with the coleus, and these coleus are actually sitting in a bucket with some water in it, because I noticed they're very thirsty plants. And I keep watering all these ones back here, which are also really, really thirsty. And all of my turnips there, they're huge. I put them outside there, and they're huge. I think I might go and put them in amongst my shrubs that I'm growing at the moment. I've got some chickens being naughty over there, look. What are you lot doing? Don't dig up my flowers. You won't be very popular. So I still haven't cleared this bit. I've got to do it tomorrow. Oh, I've got some lovely cornflowers now, look. And I've got some more around the other side. Some blue ones and white ones. They're all coming out now. Oh, look at these. These are pretty, aren't they? Oh. So this is my... Oh, wow, look at these. What are these spiked things? And these gladiolis. Getting really big. Look at this. What's this going to be? I can't wait to see what they're going to look like, because I've got no clue. Oh, these are really pretty. They're hanging over my... I'll just pull off that one. I'll pull them three off. Oh, there's my little pond. There. So what I'm going to do is go and get some... Take this weed out. Put this back in the pond. And grab another bunch. And see if there's any... There's some little beetles in here. From this weed. But I want to see if I can get anything else. So... Because I know I've got stuff in the pond. That's in the weed. Over this other side. So I'm going to go and grab some. And see if I can get some more wildlife in my little pond. But look, it's really nice and, you know, with all these plants around it, so it's not all in the sun. And I've got loads and loads of bits of slate rocks. There's loads of things for little creatures to hide under in there. But look at that, isn't that pretty? And it's just a load of pots that I've bunched together and planted up all these bulbs. I think it looks beautiful. I moved my gladiolis. So they're all the sort of tall leafy plants, sort of water feature plants I call them, because they're like water feature plants, aren't they? They like the wet. They're all over here now with my little water feature that I've created out of just a bowl. Now we will extend on this next year and make it like, I'd love to have a pond actually, I really would. Hello? Oh, are you on your own? Where's your girlfriend? Are you just sitting there on the wall? Oh, he's just sitting on the wall. Oh, okay then. Oh, she's here. Here's his girlfriend. I knew he wouldn't be on his own. It's very rare that one little boy, one of these chickens, will ever be on their own. He's got a girlfriend. There she is. Hello. Hello, darling. She's white. She's very beautiful. She's got a couple of babies. And she didn't want to be with them no more, so they're in the chicken house. So anyway, they're actually going to be living in the new chicken house, aren't they? So these two hang out together. They're not part of the popular gang. These two are sort of loners, aren't you? And then I've got another one inside the stable right now with another girl that was injured. Well, not injured, got something wrong with her feet. And her baby's indoors that's not very well. No, I don't think it's going to survive. But anyway, just wanted to show you that. So the garden's all looking very pretty. I'll give you a quick look. These are my beautiful tobacco flowers. Oh my God, I absolutely love these. And they smell absolutely amazing. And all these dianthus and petunias, and I put more flower. Oh, I've got cornflowers in here. I put all these pansies in to replace all the Livingstone daisies. I've kept one lot of Livingstone daisies in this pot. Oh, I think I've got 2 pots. So there's one lot in here because I want to collect the seed. And I've got another one up there So I will be changing those because I've got busy Lizzies now that I could pop in the top of these pots now, and I put in that poor little hosta that was in there and some other plant. I can't remember what that is. I just popped them in there quick. But what I was planning on doing is putting the turnips in this bed with the shrubs, because these will all die back in the autumn, winter. They'll just be sticks, because these aren't evergreen. These die back. Yeah, they do. They die back. Mostly die back. So I might do that. That rose is growing back. I was a bit worried about some of these because they didn't like me moving them out of the polytunnel. They hated it. I really thought I was going to lose them all. But as you can see, they're all thriving now. So either that or, see, because this is what we're going to have to move, all this. This is their new no-dig area. But at the moment, yeah, it's a huge pile of earth. But what I might do is start moving some and put some cardboard down over there or back here. Oh, what's that noise? What's that? What's that? I don't know what that was. I think we've got some bees living in here, by the way. Anyway, I haven't seen any, but there seems to be a couple of holes there now. So something's living in there. I don't know what. I haven't seen nothing. Right, so either that or I might... Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. Or put them in here. I could put the turnips, because I know that this earth is really quite easy to dig. Whereas that over there, I need to put a layer of stuff on and create a new layer of... Yeah, what I think I might do... Yeah, because I can take these ferns out, because they're not supposed to be growing in there anyway, and those odd potatoes I can take out. And I think I'll put the turnips in here, because the turnips grow really tall, but by the time they grow tall, these fruit bushes would have gone back to bed, gone back to sleep. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself, looking around the garden. I think they might need watering, actually. Oh no, they look like they're dry, but they're quite heavy. I already, when I want to see if something needs a drink, I just give it a push with my foot. See, that one's a bit dry. They'll be alright today. I'll water them tomorrow, all these trees. They're not got any fruit on or no flowers or nothing. I don't think they're going to do anything this year. Because they're all like rootstock trees. You know, like, what's the word? Grafted trees. They're all grafted. And they were really small. Well, you can just look back on my previous videos. There's some visitors. And here they all are. They're coming over. Hello, where are you going? Where you going? Where you going? Hello. They go round a circuit all day long. Round the garden. Now she's going back over there and dig amongst my bedding that I put on there, and then they go in this bed where the squashes are, have a look round there, see if there's any plants in there. Look, see, that's what they do, going in there, see if they can see any food or worms or anything. And I've put some water there so they can get a nice drink of water when they're over here. She's a bit bald. What's going on with your head? Wow, you've lost a lot of feathers, huh? Yeah, don't dig up my squashes. Can't wait until they get completely big and cover this whole bed. Oi! Get off! Oi! Oi, madam! Where are they all? They just walk round in circles all day. I've just found something to nibble at. So there you are. So there's all my chickens just rummaging around. So you've got to see that when I do my no-dig bed over there, yeah, I'll be covered with some hoops. Yeah. See, I took the stuff off there because I don't really need it on there now. They're quite tough now, the squash. They're just go away now and they'll be fine. But over here, when I plant my new brassicas, yeah, my little baby ones indoors, they're going to have to be protected big time from the cabbage white butterflies and pesky chickens and pesky birds of all sorts. But especially pesky chickens like you, eh? Eh? You too? Yeah? Anyway. So, you like my butterfly net? I made it really, really long. Good for catching butterflies. Anyway, I've just finished round here today. I'm going to go and see what my partner's doing because he probably wants his dinner soon. So he'll be surprised I've actually made everything. Look at these. So these are my stock and my pansies that I put in here with my geraniums the other week. I've been feeding them. And look at them. But these hanging baskets need sorting out now because all this stuff is died off now. The geraniums are doing really well. I just need to deadhead them ones. I'm feeding them. This one's got loads of fuchsias in. And the aubrietia has started to come out now. See that? The aubrietia started to come and replacing the Livingston daisies and the Allison. And these are the not Livingston daisies, river daisies. Oh gosh. Anyway, so there's beautiful fuchsias in this one. So what I'm going to be doing is just trimming this up and take out these plants and put in some more plants. This one here is fine because this one I've already tidied up here. It's a bit lopsided, this hanging basket. It's really battered, really old. And I did put some calendula in the middle and I put a bit of ivy in this one. And I tidied up all the dianthus that were all around the edge. But now it's going to have these nice little, and look, it's all coming back again where I've trimmed it all up. But now it's going to have these nice oh, for God's sake, I'm not looking at what I'm filming. Keep looking away. And this one's got fuchsias in. Oh, what was that? Fuchsias in. Some more aubrietia. It's all starting to come into its own now. Yeah, that is an aubrietia, isn't it? What's in that pot? I thought that was aubrietia. What's this? What is this? Oh, that's lobelia. Right, so this lobelia is going to go in these hanging baskets. Look at all them geraniums. I've got to get them in. There's still some flowers out here that need to go in. So that I'm going to replace some of these flowers in these pots, replenish them, make them look more beautiful. Simon's going to move this bar back so it's further over because it really is in the way, actually, of this path. Now with all these other things growing in this jungle area, with all the tomatoes and all my sweet peas, which are ginormous. Ginormous, I'm not joking, they're up to the roof. They're up to the roof of the polytunnel. Look at how big they are. They're huge. Wow. Everything's mental in here. Oh look, this is a deal. Oh, it's interwoven with these sweet peas now. Oh, how pretty is that? It's all interwoven. But I have been going every day. I go through the beds. It might look a bit messy, but the tomatoes and everything all have their own areas. Oh my, what's going on over here? So this courgette seems to be spreading out onto the path. Oh, it's got. So what I was gonna do, I told you earlier, I've got me my little paintbrush. So I'm gonna try and go round when the flowers are open, and see if I can make sure that some of the courgettes actually make sure that that they get pollinated. God's sake, I can't get my words out. It's because I'm trying to do so much all at the same time. I'm so sorry if this is driving you nuts. Anyway, I'll just put my watering can outside with my others. So I like to keep... Oh, there's loads of water in that one. What was I going to do? I was going to water something, wasn't I? Oh yeah, I remember now. Getting distracted. Did water the... Yeah, these things on the table. Yeah, these purple sprouting broccoli, I remember now. Let's just make sure these things don't need watering. Oh yeah, I've got a tomato there. See that? It's hanging in that basket. I was going to put some earth in there and see if it'll grow new roots and be a separate tomato plant. Who knows? It might be. I'm just watering these brassicas on the table. I've got a couple of melons here. I need to string them up somewhere. I want to put them in bigger pots first. There's 2 melons there. I need to go in bigger pots. I've got some more of these bags. I think I've got another 3 in the... I don't know, why have I put everything everywhere? I've got everything everywhere. I put these ones down here. I don't know why. I don't know why I put these ones down here. I've got some up here. These are... Oh, I know what I was doing. This is the potting on table that I need to pot on this week. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing right now, to tell you the truth. Driving myself insane. Anyway, everything in the polytunnel's neat and tidy. And, yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on everything now. Keeping an eye on everything. And outside as well, keeping an eye on everything. Might have to go around and deadhead some of the tobacco flowers tomorrow. Camera just went off. I think it's getting fed up with me talking. Anyway, so I better go now because I think I've waffled on for long enough and it's quite late now. And I'll see you again tomorrow and I'll show you what I'm going to be up to tomorrow. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my video and I'm really pleased with my produce that I've got from the polytunnel today. And in another video I am actually going to sit indoors and go through a list of all the things that I've actually had from produce from when I've actually first started. Ooh, hoverflies all around my hands. Millions of insects in here. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends and family about my channel. And I hope I'm giving you some knowledge. I've never done this gardening on this scale ever in my life before. And I'm really enjoying it. I watch loads and loads of videos of different people that I like. I'm going to put some links up to their channels, to their videos, because I absolutely love some of these people. I find them really great, and I've learned so much knowledge from all these different people. I will link to their channels on here at some point when I get round to it. But it just takes all my effort just doing the videos and actually uploading them and editing them as well, so cut out some of the waffling that I do and just mistakes I make and stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.